Hello guys, welcome again. In this live stream, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not moving, so this live stream is going to be very short. So let me show you what happened here. I opened a long position yesterday in 4-hour chart. Remember what I said in my previous live stream? So I will wait for the next buy signal in 4-hour chart, and I open a long position around here. It was around a $42,750, 800, something like that. Because the range is very small, right? I said, okay, I'm looking for actually a breakout. Well, 2 days ago, right? I'm looking for a breakout. I was looking for a breakout. Why? Because volatility is extremely low, very, very low. So as a trader, I know this is the moment when I have to enter to the market, not when the market is moving. Actually, when the market is like this, very boring, like I don't want to trade, that is actually the best moment to trade. Why? Because we are looking for the next explosive move in the short term. Now, what happened here? Well, as you can see here, Bitcoin, yes, we had a bounce here, and after that, Bitcoin got rejected again by $43,500 around there. So this area is resistance. Why? Because if you see the past, yeah, this area is acting as resistance all the way down, all this area, right? So the problem with this setup right now is, well, Bitcoin is wasting time, because remember, timing is very, very important. How long is gonna be the signal valid? That's actually very, very important. And what I did here is I just closed my position. I am just flat. And right now, if I show you the chart, it's very, very interesting. Why? Because the slope of Bitcoin finally is gonna turn negative. So I think a couple days more, maybe tomorrow, I think, as long as Bitcoin is below $43,400, 300 today, you will see a sell signal, something like this, right? Something like this. But this move is gonna be massive. It's gonna be very, very, very good. Why? Because volatility in 1-day chart is actually contracted. So it's very, very interesting here. Why? Because as you can see here, let me show you here, blue color here in the volatility indicator, and also in my new indicator here, like actually I had some issues yesterday publishing my indicator. I need to fix some issues I got from TradingView. So, but yeah, I will fix the issues later after this live stream, and I'm gonna publish again the indicator. But as I said before, so now what is happening? Well, if Bitcoin is not moving, if you see Bitcoin just around below $43,300 today, we will have a sell signal. We will see a sell signal here for Bitcoin. And yeah, the target is, I mean, the technical analysis is not going to be anymore to the upside. Actually, it's going to be to the downside, looking for first target around 40K. But honestly, based on the volatility I'm seeing right now, is average 15% move to the upside or to the downside. So from here, 15% is around, yeah, $37,000. That's the target for this move. So that's why I think we need confirmation. At least in my case, I am flat looking for this confirmation. If I see the sell signal here in the tomorrow, for example, I will be happy to open a short position. Why? Because remember, I respect the signal, and the macro signal is to the downside. Why? Because Bitcoin, we have a sell signal here, where I'm looking for in the long term, right? In the long term, maybe a test to 30K, 31K, something like that. Worst scenario, 25K in the long term. So that's why the big move is coming. So the big move is coming. So maybe for you, but it's not moving. Yeah, that's the point. It's not moving. It's just wasting time. Bitcoin, the buy signal was here. I was in long position like last week, and I closed my position around this area, around $42,700, around there. But as you can see here, Bitcoin, instead of keep pumping right now, is just now wasting time. 2 days before it was fine, because I said, okay, it's still fine. And I opened a long position looking for a break, but that break, it didn't happen. So now we are about to see a potential sell signal. So the thing here is, like I said, just maximum today. I think maximum today. One of the things, or the hints I can tell you right now, Bitcoin is getting ready for a pullback, macro pullback, is because you see this indicator, the yellow, the dots in the chart. In general, when you see the first red dot, as you can see here, the trend is telling you like, well, Bitcoin in this case is reversing, and you will see a pullback in the weekly chart. I mean, the next 2-3 months. So I said this like I think 3 weeks ago. So every time when you see this signal here, for example, here, this one, in general, you can expect like, okay, sideways, downside, as you can see here. Of course, there are some exceptions, for example, this one, but after the crash, I mean, of course, you don't want to open a short position after a crash, right? Of course, you will see, you're expecting to see a bounce, right? So, but in general, especially when after last year actually was quite good, decent for Bitcoin, almost 100% pump. It's time for a pullback, and so that's why I am looking for 31, $25,000 low. I mean, the worst scenario for Bitcoin. But I said before, in one day chart, yes, Bitcoin is just wasting time, and looks like right now. Well, if you are in my Discord, you will see something like this. I did it actually like last week, a few days ago, this weekend. Like this, right? Sometimes it's very hard to trade these kind of moves because the market is not moving, right? So it's very hard. So instead of doing this or like having two arrows, you must have just one, right? So in this case, it's still to the upside today, only today, only today. Probabilities are very low. I am looking for more sideways today. Yeah, more sideways, and pay attention of this, because when Bitcoin is not moving, I mean, it's just moving $300. Let me show you here. It's just moving like 2%. The next macro move, I mean, this is getting ready for a macro move. In this case, based on one the chart, it could be to the downside. Okay, so you are going to open a short position right now here. I mean, for me, right, I will do it. Of course, I will protect my entry. But yeah, if I see a sell signal tomorrow, right, and the next 24, I think the next close today, and the confirmation you want to play safe, and it closed below $42,000, because breaking the MA55, you will see another test to the MA100, and actually when you see the second test, usually you see a break. Now, so another thing here is like the MA55 in volume is testing right now. OBB is testing the moving average. Usually the first test is a rejection, right? So when you see this test, usually is a rejection, okay? So that's why we can think like, okay, so Bitcoin is getting ready to move, but maybe now the time is almost over, and it's not gonna be to the upside, not anymore. So that's why you want to play safe. Yeah, closing below $42,000 is going to be the trigger for me to see $37,000, $36 around there. And after that, yes, bounce, whatever you want to see. And in the long term, 30K, 25K. So it's very simple. I mean, Bitcoin is doing nothing, but you want to trade this right now, today. Maximum today is the moment you actually, I am not a financial advisor, but is the moment when you want to enter right now. Yeah, because the market is not moving. Remember, if you want to become a very good trader, you don't want to trade when the market is doing this, right? Is doing this, right? After a big candle, red or green, you don't want to do it. You want to enter when the market is not moving. Why? Because you want to catch the move, right? The big move. That's your job, or at least my job as a trader. For example, here we have some examples. Bitcoin here is in sideways here, for example, in this case, or all this range, Bitcoin is in sideways, and after that, when the market, the volatility is very low, you want to catch this move, right? This massive move. So you don't want to trade here. You just let the newbies trading this, right? Without them, we cannot make profits. So that's why market makers, at least in my opinion, they love when the market is in sideways, because after sideways you can see consolidation, and after that you will see a massive move. So here is another example. We have consolidation. This is one day chart, right? But you got the idea, right? Consolidation sideways is boring. Bitcoin is not moving, right? I don't care. Actually, here is when you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention a lot, because here you could catch a massive move in this case, as you can see here, from 17K to $28,000, $10,000 move, right? So there's the same thing. Bitcoin right now is doing exactly the same thing here, but honestly, I think it's going to be to the downside right now. Probabilities are higher. I was expecting to see Bitcoin breaking $43,000 for 100 yesterday. That's why I opened a long position, but that didn't happen. So just I closed my position and that's it. That's it, right? So let me show you something else. The 5-day chart. 5-day chart, actually, we have another sell signal here, the 5-day chart, with this close, and we have still the momentum is to the downside. So volatility is contracting here. So this is telling me if we see Bitcoin at $30,000, we will see a range between $30,000 maybe in the long term to maybe 40, right? Something like that in the long term. So let's talk about the monthly. The monthly, I know it's too soon because we are starting the monthly. But as you can see here, volatility is contracted here, is very low. Bitcoin is getting ready for a massive move in the monthly. Hopefully it's to the upside, right? Because I'm expecting something like that to the upside in the long term. But something like this, right? Something like this is like I'm expecting. Like Bitcoin just testing here again the MI55, potentially yes. And after that continuation, looking for the bull market. I have some concerns. I said it many times, but in this live stream I will not talk about it again. Just I want to focus in where actually in one day chart, because the move is coming. It's coming and it's very soon. Very soon. Couple days, I think, 2 or 3 days maximum. You will see Bitcoin moving. Based on this technical analysis, is going to be to the downside, right? Now probabilities are higher, and tomorrow, as I said before, maximum tomorrow, if you don't see Bitcoin above $43,000 for 100, yes, I am looking for more downside. Okay, so now let's continue and talk about the USD dominance, because I want to see something interesting there. If I see USD dominance bullish, well, that is going to be very helpful, because now we can get an better idea what is going to be the next move for Bitcoin. Let me show you here one day chart. One day chart, yes, we are going to have a potential buy signal soon. In a couple days, I think. Volatility contracting here. So this is consolidating actually here and looking for a potential break. Let me see the weekly chart. Yeah, supporting. Yeah. The next target is going to be 7%, around 7%, because we have a weekly buy signal here. So this is to the upside, right? In general, the next 3 months is going to be to the upside, where the maximum target should be around this area. Around 7.20, something like that. So this is telling me this potential buy signal is forming right now here is going to be the trigger for what? For the weekly buy signal here. And you will see in the long term, maybe 7%. So this is telling me Bitcoin is about to drop. Yeah. Now let's continue with with some altcoins. One of them I want to see is Ethereum, because actually someone asked me, hey, could you check Ethereum? Yeah, of course. Why is not moving? Well, first of all is because the time is over. Oh, well, this chart is very clear. Time is over, as you can see here. So the time for Ethereum to keep moving to the upside is over, technically speaking. So yeah, in some point we will see more downside, breaking the MA100, where the target should be around 2000, around 2000, something like that. Let me see the weekly chart. Still signal ADX negative. Yeah, this is to the upside, to the downside. Targets is the first target is 2100, 2000, but I'm looking for an extension to 1900, something like that. Maybe lower, maybe 1600, 700, around there. Now let's continue with I think, let me see, someone asked me about Solana, Cardano. It's a signal. It's a signal in weekly chart is going to be in sideways, but as long as it's above 0.35 cents, everything should be right. I mean, I'm looking for many altcoins, all the altcoins in general, all the altcoins. I am looking for something like this, right? Sideways, a little bit more downside, but as long as they respect the area of consolidation, following the potential bull market, I am looking for something like this. Okay, so that's why it's gonna take time. So as I said before, now is the time to enter. At least in my case, I am getting ready today to enter in the market because volatility is very low. I am looking for the next big move. Okay, so I want to be very clear. You are, I mean, like when volatility is very, very low is a time to enter, not when the market is moving. Remember this, okay? Okay, so let's continue with the stock market. First of all, I have a list. Some people ask me about Amazon, for example, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla. Yeah, I'm gonna continue in that order. So Amazon, okay, Amazon in 1-day chart is still to the upside. Weekly chart is to the upside, forming various variance, as you can see here, testing the previous high. No, thank you. I mean, you're in profits, perfect, fair enough, very nice. But here is a time, at least for me, as a trader, right? Not investor. As a trader, we just take some profits. If I am investor, I will just protect my entry. For example, if I am here, right? If I am here, around here, I will protect my entry, potentially looking for new highs, right? But as a trader, this is a target. This is a target to take some profits. So the monthly here for Amazon, let me see here, is still to the upside. There is a very high chance you will see new highs for Amazon. So I am not a financial advisor, but if you are around here, right, just protect your entry and enjoy. That's it. Okay, so let's continue with Nvidia. Nvidia was making we saw a new a new high, I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this is bullish. Monthly is very good. 1-day chart, we don't have we have a better variance, but honestly, every pullback you see here is a buy opportunity. Okay, just follow the trend is your friend, and that's it. Okay, I mean, this is very simple. Of course, I would never buy here. Remember here, Nvidia is there is no resistance right now. There is no resistance. The last resistance was around 342. That's why we don't have resistance right now. So you will see crazy you will see crazy numbers for Nvidia maybe this year because there is no resistance. When is gonna finish this run? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Now it's almost 100% from the previous high. Yeah. Let me show you here. Yeah, 150%. So the thing is, like, there is no resistance right now here, and monthly is still bullish. There is no better variance, so it's gonna continue pumping. Okay. So let's talk about the next one is Netflix. I said about Netflix last time. This area is for taking profits as a trader. You are an investor, of course, it's up to you, right? Maybe looking for new highs, potentially yes, but in my case, as a trader, this is the area to take some profits, right here. Yeah, but it's up to you, right? Like we see the monthly chart here is looking potentially a little bit dangerous here, but in my case, when this setup, I see this kind of setups here monthly, I prefer to take some profits, honestly. Yeah, yes, I want to play safe. So okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with Tesla. Let me see. Tesla and after that Microsoft. Okay, Tesla. Okay, monthly is bad. Let me see weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart. Tesla line. Okay, breaking here. Okay, so let me see here. This is interesting. It's very, very interesting, this chart. It's very interesting. Okay, the thing here is like you use price action. I mean, like we don't have volume profile here. We can say all this was resistance, right? Now Tesla tested resistance like 3-4 months, got rejected, and now is testing this area. But here in this area there is no support. So in the long term, right? In the long term, any close below 165. You will see continuation to 120, but let me show you something. Tesla is forming. No, actually, no. I think we will see a validation soon, maybe this week. It's looking like wants to form a bullish divergence, but honestly, I don't think so. Why? Because the monthly chart is actually very bad, very, very bad for Tesla. Yeah, closing this month below 189, 200, I think. You will see, 145 and potentially, yes, finally correction. Yeah. Now let's talk about the 1-day chart. 1-day chart is, okay, we have a bounce. Okay, so sideways here, sideways, and looking for a bounce, something like this, where this bounce is gonna be a bounce to keep falling. Okay, that's it. This is a downtrend. Okay, this is a downtrend. There is no volume here. The ADX is still positive here. So even if we have a buy signal here, so usually when we have the ADX positive here, you can expect your sideways here and maybe continuation. Okay, so I will just be careful here. You want to open a long position, fair enough. In 4-hour chart is more clear. As you can see, it's about to test the settle line here and it's not moving. So it's a little bit dangerous for me, at least for me, right? In my case, I will prefer to just open shorts when I see Tesla around 220, if I see it, and from there just continue the trend, because Tesla is not looking very good right now. Let me see. I'm curious about Tesla, maybe by monthly what it's doing. Oh, okay, very interesting here. In some point this year, we will see a test to 140, 120, and potentially it's gonna be a buy. Yeah, potentially yes, because settle line is about to cross here. So Tesla, the only thing needs to do this year is holding 120. If you see 120 holding here, eventually you will see in some point, maybe summer, a buy signal here in monthly, and this is gonna be well, just continuation to the upside. Okay, yeah, okay, so let's continue. And well, let's talk about Solana and some altcoins, because some people, they are asking me right now, hey, Link, Solana, this and that. Okay, let's talk about Solana in the monthly, and after a weekly chart, because I am not interested in short-term timeframes, because I don't trade altcoins in the short term. Always when I trade altcoins is for minimum. I will wait for 6 months, 1 year. Let me show you here. Monthly is still bullish, just to the upside here, clear breakout here, but we finally, I said before, like 100, 120, something like that is gonna be the area, like we will face some resistance, and finally here, actually, yes, 130. Yeah, I failed because $10. Wow. Okay, so right now here, is it still good? Still to the upside? Yes, but dangerous, very, very dangerous, of course, yes. So let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart, we have, honestly, for me, this area is for selling. No, thank you. This is not for me. Just it's distribution for me, honestly. Where the moment when you see the X negative here, you will see Solana just dropping. And as I said before, my target in the long term is between 50 and 40, 35, around there. That is the area in my case, as I said before. I am not a financial advisor, but actually I will buy Solana, because actually Solana is doing very, very good. And I am looking for, in the next bull market, actually a new high. New high. Okay, let's talk about Link, because now people, they are very excited. They are very excited about Link. Oh my God, yeah, Link, finally Link. Okay, let me see. What is Link? Link. Okay. Weekly chart. I don't care if it's making a new high. I really don't care. This is following my seasonal trading. This is just sideways here, sideways, and that's it. I will buy Link maybe after I see something like this. So after if I see something like this, maybe in a couple of months, I will do it. Here, no thank you, okay? Volume is healthy, volume is very healthy, yes, in weekly charts. So if we see a pullback to maybe $11, for me, right, in my humble opinion, is gonna be a very nice opportunity to buy again. Because volume for Link is very healthy. Look at this, it's very healthy. Okay, so let's talk about now the monthly here, because we have a new close. ADX positive, volume is, I mean, this is a reversal, but in the long term, at least in my experience, right, is something like this, right? Something like this, and after that, pullback, and after that, continuation, okay? So let's talk about the 1-day chart, maximum 1-day chart. No, thank you. This is very bad timing to buy. Now, the last altcoin I wanna show you is XRP, because there are some people that, oh yeah, very bullish XRP, the new blah blah blah. They are saying that since 2017, 16. Yeah, XRP. Yeah, they are holding forever and ever this thing, and they are missing a lot of opportunities in the market just because they are holding this thing. This garbage is trash. Seriously, it's trash. It's trash. Look at this. Yeah, my God, this is just garbage. I really don't like this chart. Always is the same thing. You see ADX negative here, sell signal in weekly chart, about to break the ME55. As you can see, the slope is negative, is getting negative here for moving average, where I am looking for 0.87 cents around there. Let me see the monthly here. Monthly is very nasty, as you can see, all the year. I think XRP will do nothing. So good luck with your next altcoin, right? Okay, so in general, okay, let me answer the question because someone asked me, oh, okay, in general, what you are expecting for all the market, right? In this case, don't take it too seriously because usually I don't use this chart, but we can check the total too, right? How is actually doing the volume for all the altcoins. Yeah, let me show you here. In weekly chart, yeah, we have this, and in weekly chart we have a sell signal confirmation. Actually, last week we have the confirmation of sell signal. So what is this telling me? All the altcoins, all the market, at least maybe 90%, 95%, all the altcoins, because you know there are some meme coins, they are just pumping all the time. All of them, they will be in sideways and crash. Okay, that is the technical analysis for all the altcoins. I don't care the news seriously. I mean, maybe you're new in this live stream. I don't watch news. I don't care. I am a technical trader. All my trades are based on probabilities. Okay, so the thing here is like we have this signal here, ADX negative here, and also curve is the slope is negative right now. So this is telling me the next 3 months, right? As I said before, the Q1 of this year, January, February, March, maybe April. Yeah, we will have something like this, right? We will see sideways, right? In the best scenario, sideways, in the best scenario, and drop, okay? Where this area, I am expecting to be tested as support around 470, 570, something like that, 600, something like that. This is the area. And if everything is okay, right? If everything is right, potentially this is gonna be the last chance to buy altcoins before of the bull market, okay? I am still looking for a bull market this year, but I have to be very honest with you. My only one concern, as I said many times, I know I am saying this many times because, well, some people actually, I know that right now they are using my system and they are in big positions. That's why be careful here. Yeah, remember, I am not a financial advisor. The thing here is my only one concern here is this the timing with curve, right? I am expecting, I mean, honestly, for me, because I'm bullish, right? I want to see Bitcoin pumping. I want to see just sideways. I don't want to see Bitcoin. The best scenario for Bitcoin is not testing again 30K. Is the best scenario for Bitcoin. I want to see just sideways here, Bitcoin for the next 2-3 months between maybe 40K and 48, 45, something like that, the next 3 months. Why? Because I don't want to see Bitcoin testing again 30K. Because, well, if we see again another test to the ME55 in the monthly, well, one of the rules I have is like when you see the support tested too many times, is because it's getting weaker. Okay, so if the moving average ME55 is still our friend and is very strong, we don't want to see that test. Maybe in the next 2-3 years, we don't want to see that test. Yeah, let me explain why. I need to elaborate this because it's very important. For example, here, Bitcoin tested the ME55, the monthly, consolidated here for months, and after 1 year we saw another test. Yeah, and after that we have here around, one moment, let me check the dates. Yep, here 2020, and here after 2 years we have another test, right? Now here we can say, okay, well, this is the same thing, right? It's consolidation here and after that bounce, something like this. Nope, it's not the same. Why? Because technically speaking, actually I have a discussion with one of my friends. He's actually a very good trader. Um, we were talking about Bitcoin. Like, my concern about this chart is like Bitcoin for first time in the history broke the MA55, as you can see here, and tested the MA100 for first time in the history of Bitcoin, right? This is a warning sign. A warning sign for me. Why? Because this is telling me the MA55, this one, this line, this moving average is not strong enough. Okay, so the average time we have to wait for the next test is around 1 year or 2 years, right? Minimum 1 year. So from right now in September 2023, we have the last test, as you can see here, and I don't wanna see another test this year. We should see the next test for this moving average in 2025, 2026, not this year. Okay, that's my point. So if we see, actually, I talked with this guy. I said, if I see a test and I can do TDK, technically speaking, this is support, but I know the business, right? I know market makers, they love this. I know market makers, they are watching this and they are thinking, you know what? Many retailers, they are thinking TDK is very strong support because the moving average is there. You know what? Let's do something like the coronavirus crash, okay? So let's have fun, right? Bitcoin will hit here, and after that, sell everything and just crash again, doing exactly the same thing here. I was expecting, I say this to my friend, of course, this is not technical analysis, it's just based on experience, right? But, well, actually, he agreed with me because maybe, yeah, you're right. If we don't want to see a test to the moving average MA55 this year. We want to see a very healthy continuation, right? Sideways here, consolidation in this area, and after that, continuation to $80,000 or $90,000, something like that, right? So we don't want to see a test to this area again, okay? But, well, I cannot manipulate the market, so I will be very happy to short again Bitcoin for a long time. Yes, why not? I really like shorting the market. Yeah, and at least in my way of thinking, when you have a bear market, is when you can actually improve your skills as a trader, not in the bull market. Bull market is just you buy a meme coin and you can make some profits, right? But when you have a bear market, actually you need to study because you actually need to improve your skills because you're fighting against the trend. Yep. Okay, so that's my concern. And actually, I can see some signs actually, of Bitcoin actually is not looking very healthy right now. It's looking very weak. And I know my opinion is not popular, right? Because, no, you are always better. No, I am telling you what I see in the chart. That's it. My concern is like if we see Bitcoin dropping here and testing here the MA55 monthly, plus we have a sell signal here in the monthly, I'm very curious what is going to happen. Yeah, I am very, very curious. Why? Because the volatility is extremely low, you see? So that's my concern. Okay? Don't get me wrong, is it still to the upside technically speaking? Yes. I will buy Bitcoin around 30K, of course, but I will manage my risk. Okay, I will manage my risk very carefully because I know testing this year the MI55 again is not something I want to see. Okay, I don't want to see that. Now let's continue about something else. Okay. Let me see. So I have a list. Let me check. Nope, no, actually it's done. I'm done actually. I finished everything. If you have any questions, something, please just tell me. Okay. Yeah, someone, I don't know how, but this thing is still alive. Million token. And someone asked me about this like last week. I'm sorry, I didn't. Honestly, I was not expecting someone is still trading this thing. But well, let's see. After 2 years, we have this garbage. Really, really garbage. Yeah. Garbage. Monthly is garbage. Let me see. Weekly chart. This thing is dead. Good luck with your trades here. Okay. Why you ask me about this coin? Oh my god. Ah, my God. Okay, so let's continue. Let me see if I can see something else. No, I think that's it. That's it. Recap for Bitcoin. I am getting ready for the next major move. Yeah, the next major move for Bitcoin. I am ready right now. I'm getting ready. Where now the odds are to the downside. Okay. As I said before, I opened a long position yesterday, but the slope for Bitcoin in 1-day chart is getting negative here. So if you see tomorrow, I think the next close for Bitcoin below 43,400, I mean, you don't see pumping right now today. Bitcoin is over. Technically, it's over. And you will see the projection for Bitcoin is going to be sideways, right? Sideways, right? And downside, okay? Where the first target should be 40K, but this time it's not going to hold. And the next target is going to be $37,000. Now, before I finish this live stream, let me show you something else, because someone asked me about Fibonacci levels, if I use Fibonacci. Yes, I use Fibonacci levels, but not in the way like many people like to do, right? So it's just a very, very simple explanation. For example, here, if we think, that's the problem with Fibonacci levels, we have to think like, okay, this is the top, right? Thinking this is the top. We can start doing something like this, right? Like, for example, this is the top, right? And the bottom is this one. So in the long term, the first target is around, you see, the Fibonacci level, the golden pocket, right, is 0.618, is around $32,000 and 31. Now, in my case, I like to put 0.65. Why? Because this region, right, this region for me is the golden area to potentially buy. When I in algo trading, yeah, with bots, usually they use Fibonacci levels to buy and sell. So I know many bots will try to buy here. Now, the worst scenario, right, it could be the 0.382. You see, 382. So where is around 25, right? So if this area breaks, honestly, I am expecting a bounce from there. Eventually, you will see the next target 25. Now, another way to see this is like, for example, now this is a retracement, right? But you want to see the overall this move, right? Since 2021, we can do it here from the top and to the bottom here, and as you can see here, is bots, right? They like to do this. You see, the Bitcoin tested exactly the point $49,000, where is the 0.768, 70.68 around here, you see. And after that, tested the golden pocket again around 6.18. You see, this is the area. It's very simple to check. When you are trading in the higher time frames, you can say, okay, well, in the long term, market makers, they will, because most of them they are using bots, they will try to sell in the golden pocket around here, 6.18, around $40,000, and extension to 49. Now, as you can see here, the retracement, right? Usually the retracement is around this area, where I said around 30K, right? So that's why it's very important. You can use Fibonacci levels, yes, but the problem with Fibonacci levels, and some traders, actually many traders, they want to buy and sell exactly in the same price they see here, right? For example, some people will say, oh, you know what, I use Fibonacci levels, and I open a short position of $49,000 with $23.50. It's crazy. Like, okay, good luck with that. I try it, I did it. Sometimes it's working. One of my best shorts in 2019, I did that. I did it. Yeah, I mean, I have to be very honest with you here. If we change the scale to regular here, and if we do this, for example, here from the top here to the bottom of Bitcoin 2018, I opened a short position exactly at this area. Yeah, and as you can see, is one of the best shorts I actually executed in my career. And my target was the 3.82 cents, around $10,000 here. So short here, close here, and that's it. Yeah. But why I don't do it anymore? Why I don't use this kind of way of trading? It's very simple. It's because in somehow you are actually gambling here. You are not using technicals. You are not using anything. Just okay. It's testing this Fibonacci level. I will open a short or long. No, 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 no. In my case now, what I do is simple. When I see the price testing this key level, I like to go to short-term time frames, 4-hour chart, 1-day chart, and with my system of trading, I get the confirmation to open a short. For example, here, when I open a short here, I open on a short, right? Because I saw curve changing the color. Yeah, risky, yes, very risky, but also a potential bearish divergence. That's why I open a short here. But formally speaking, the short should be around here. Formally speaking, around here, around $12,000, right? It's still a good trade, but not the top, right? So it's very risky. That's why I prefer to play safe, and I don't do it anymore, at least not very often. When I use Fibonacci levels is when I like to use it in macro time frames. For example, here I knew about this. Like if the first target should be around, for example, here we see with regular Fibonacci levels, you can see even more clear. The golden ratio here, the golden area to sell, it was 6.18. Some people, they like to use regular charts. In my case, logarithmic chart. And why? Because I got better results with my system of trading and price action in my case, right? Some people, they like to use regular, but as you can see here, you enter in short right now here. It's almost the same setup as 2019, right? Where the target, you are using Fibonacci level as your main tool, the next target should be around $36,000. Yeah. You play here, short here, and you close your short here. That's it. But now I explain why I don't use it. Honestly, also because many LY traders, they use Fibonacci levels, and I don't use LY theory anymore. Not like before. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry about. I tried to publish this indicator, but I got some feedback from TradingView. I will fix it and I will publish again the indicator. This is gonna be the first one, and I will continue publish. In the next live stream, I'm gonna show you the next indicator. Actually, it's gonna be available in my account. You can of course use it. It's just part of the toolkit, right? They are just tools. They are just tools to simplify the process. One of the feedbacks I got from many people is like, well, my system of trading is a little bit complicated to understand. Of course, yes. Why? Because you need to understand there are many rules, right? You have to follow. Not many, but there are some rules you have to follow, and people actually, they are not used to follow rules, right? No. Just I want to see. I want to buy and sell, and just tell me when, and tell me when to close, when to open, and that's it. So this channel is different. Is you really want to trade in real life, right? This is the channel for you. But if you are looking for signals, no, this is not the channel. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream.
And when that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.